Hey, we're here at the Legacy Trail. We're fortunate to have with us Charles Hines with Trust for Public Lands. Charles is going to give us some information about himself, the Trust for Public Lands and that role, as well as Charles' role and how did that Legacy Trail come about?
Well, great. Well, first, thank you for having me. The goal of all this, and why I'm so excited about everyone that's watching this, is none of this happens without community support. So without broad-based community support, trails like this just don't happen. So quickly, my history of this was born and raised in Venice, and we had an old trail system, railroad in Venice that was not being used anymore. It was actually Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus left, and that was the last user of the trail, or the railroad. And we came up with some ideas to try to improve our community, and a trail system was one of those. And so over time, through the help of the Trust for Public Lands, we were able to buy those abandoned railroad lines and create a trail system now that runs from downtown Sarasota, where we are, all the way to Venice, all the way into the city of Northport. But the point of this is, for your organization, is that would have not happened if it would not have been for the Friends of the Legacy Trail, a very unique, diverse group that constantly promoted the benefits of the trail. And that is how it happens. You have to advocate to your elected officials, city officials, county officials, state officials, and federal officials, everyone involved, to get them to buy in to support the trail system. So I was able to do that, luckily, when I was on the county commission, and we completed this segment that went from Culver House Park down in mid-county to downtown Sarasota. So look forward to helping you all do it down your way.
Well, tell us more about the Trust for Public Lands. What do you do with them now?
Sure.
And what was there, and expand on their role.
Yeah, so it's a unique role. So it's a national nonprofit, and our goal is to build parks, to build trails, protect land, but not just buy land and set it aside. We always look at bringing people to the outdoors, opening opportunities for the public to get into public spaces. And trails are very, very unique to that because they create connectivity, they create economic development, health, both physical and mental health. You know, we saw during COVID with places that were closed, trails stayed open, and it gave people an opportunity to get out and exercise, get some fresh air, and see all of the benefits of it. So where the Trust for Public Lands come in this is we have the knowledge and expertise to negotiate a deal with a private landowner, a railroad, to get the property under contract and bring it to what we'll call a takeout partner, whether it's the state or the federal government, or locally here it's usually the county, to take over that land, take over the maintenance of the property, and let it be a public linear park. So what I just said was pretty quick, but the knowledge and expertise between lawyers, surveyors, engineers, to see if a deal is feasible is a pretty complicated thing. And a lot of times local government maybe have never done that before, or they don't have the knowledge or expertise, or land deals by local government are really hard to do because of our open government laws. So we play that intermediary role to bring those deals together. And that's what we do.
Fantastic. So we're a brand new organization. We're here to support Bonita, Estero Rail Trail, what we affectionately call BERT. So we are friends of BERT. What advice do you give this brand new organization to be successful, like the Friends of the Legacy Trail were?
Get as many people as you can involved from all diverse groups. Explain to people that a trail is more than just a place to ride a bicycle. Whether you're a business owner or an environmentalist or a biker, a walker, a runner, get involved, support it, be consistent with your message, be professional with your elected officials, and educate them on the benefits of the trail, and that you as a constituent in their community want this to happen. And I can help you with that, but I don't live in Lee County. I don't live in Collier County, so I don't vote there. You all do. And that's what's key, because elected officials get asked all the time, support my project, pay for this, do that. And they're all legitimate causes, and you have to choose. And so if you turn to your constituents and you have a group of now over 500, well, let's say in a year, year 2000, 3000, which is doable, and you're there and you're involved and you're advocating for this, the elected officials will listen.
Thank you. You know, there were some things that we talked about before we started the video that you were particularly proud of with the Legacy Trail. We're here at a brand new section
Right.
of the trail. You know, you talked about how you're able to bring people together, how the people across the street here are able to get to their Boys and Girls Club. What would you like to say about this particular section of the trail even?
Yeah. Well, what's really neat here is, again, being an old, railroad corridor, a lot of times, that wasn't the best place to live. Now with this trail here, you've created access to parks, to downtown, like we said, where, if you get some pictures later, direct access to the Boys and Girls Club. So when people think about it as, oh, okay, now my kids can walk to those types of things. They can bike there. It's safer, and they'll be more involved. The trails do, and they connect up neighborhoods. And so that's what's so important when we look at where a trail should go. That's what, from a TPL standpoint, is if we're going to get involved, are those other factors there that will benefit the community as a whole? And this segment really does. And as we continue to grow here in Sarasota County, there's other segments that we want to work on and connect, and it's only going to get better and better. And every time you do a new segment, the next neighborhood says, well, we want our segment. And I remember you all saying that to me the other night, as you said down in, when we had that meeting, was, well, we want our Legacy Trail. We want our BERT. And this is how it gets started.
All right. Well, thanks so much,
Sure.
sir.
Thank you.
All
Keep
right.
up the good work.
Thanks.